sure you didn't find anyone following you? No, sir. We just wanted to come back and give you the news about what we found, and figured we were close enough that we could let you know this area there's potential, and you saw this base, and you saw an established sort of settlement or something. Pretty small. And nobody was there. So they're not following you. We're not exposing where we are here in the mountains. No, sir. We didn't see any people. And that place was definitely abandoned long ago. So there's potential then for survivors. Chaplain Munson, there's potential then. We have potential. That's right. That's why we wanted to come back and let you know. Well, we've seen your samples and your meat, but we're thriving here. We're sustainable here. You need to go out and find survivors and figure out how to establish a church, how to get spread out, and make sure it's secure. You got to secure the area. You got to get these people, whoever they are, survivors. You got to make sure that they're wanting to know of the Lord. We know the thing. We just, Major. I think they just needed some time to come back and find their footing. But they're gonna go out again. Oh yes, sir. We're gonna go out again. We are. And he's looking a little. I just want to stay and spend some time with the family and just get prepared again, trained up some more. Major's kind of Let me roll somebody's social. Just sort of a convincing thing to their. Who's got a good social? Like just to convince the major that they're. Oh boy, does Jake have any social? No. Okay, just Artie. Artie just kind of decides to kind of speak up for them. Too social. Nothing else here. Woman's feigning, distract. Doesn't have the kind of persuasive thing, but I think I'm going to write that down as a skill. Persuade. Social 2. No tricks or nothing. She's just going to try to explain what we really just wanted to go. I think she's going to use some inspired die though. Give her 2 of that. I will do the glory points here in a sec. But she just says to the major and to we do feel there's potential out there. We do feel that we can do something. We feel like we can accomplish something out there. We just wanted to let you know we're okay and we're gonna go back out there and look for survivors. But there's a place that we could set them up nearby, and then you can have ministers come pretty quickly where they can build a community. We found some beasts and creatures, but we were able to handle it, and just to let you all know that's happening. Based on your reports. Oh, let me have her roll. Her rate is 2, and she added 2 from her blessed. I'm just gonna do a basic roll here. It's like a 5 or 6 maybe. Whoa, 2 6s and 2 5s. Okay, let me roll the major. Ooh, I don't have any stats for the major. I should probably give him some, but let me think of a basic. Just basic kind of convincing, like resist him being cautious in what he's thinking. His trait, I'm going to say for social, it's going to be he's probably not very good socially. 2, but let me just give him the same equal 4. Just kind of a response to that. Okay, he's like, kind of, okay. All right, you guys get resettled down here, figure out what you need to do, get whatever supplies you need, and go back out there. But yeah, take your time, and yeah, we want to do this right, so that's okay. And you said there was something. You said you saw something beyond the forest in some area over there, right? Yeah, we saw. What did they see? We saw some ruins. Yeah, they saw some ruins out there. They don't know anything about the Empire part, but they saw like a city far out in the distance, and a town or whatever. So the major is probably like, well, you should probably go check that out. Although that's pretty close. You didn't see any raiders or anything like that. He kind of like, I don't know. And then we, of course, we've got beasts on the outskirts of on our other side. Yeah, we're all like, yeah, giant spiders. This is feel like we're getting giant. So south we have signs of people, but it's all toxic, probably abandoned vehicles. Giant spider webs along narrow roadways through the mountains. Creepy mutant spider colonies in this forest over here. Small ruin, but you saw some large crab creatures in the mountains to the north of us. And then there's some sort of misty, smushy swamp out there, huh? Just beyond the northwest area. But that good settlement site, that sounds like you should go back there and then kind of see what else is out there before you decide on which direction to go. But if you said you saw distant ruins of towns, but you didn't see any activity, okay, let's say the goal then is to find people, find survivors. So take your time. If you're going to go through that forest again, you're not going to run out of supplies. Then you can salvage and look out further out and see what you can see. I think that's probably the best for you to do. I think they're all in agreement with that. But first, have some time with your family, time here at the base. See if there's anything else you can scrounge up to help you out. They're like, yeah, definitely. We now that we kind of know there's creatures out there, and from small to big. And Doc's like, yeah, I should have kept using that smoke thing against those bugs. Yeah, those little bugs you're talking about. Could have kept them at bay. Yeah, that was a good idea. We just got to keep it up. Yeah, I'm gonna devise some kind of a thing that I can kind of hold the smoke in and maybe use it. Because we got a breather, so we can handle it. That's a good idea. Smoke bombs. That's what I want. I'm gonna go get some smoke bombs. That's a good idea. All right. He's got a goal, but okay, let me get their glory points real quick. Did I give them glory points at the end of the last episode? I don't know if I did or not, but I'm gonna. I don't know if I did, just to reward them for what they accomplished. But I'm just gonna have to go with what I got here. Don't get too greedy. Okay, 19. Wow, he's got 6. Ooh, this guy's like. Jake does like, I gotta go train with the gun range. I mean, they can shoot obviously here somewhere. Maybe they have a gun range outside. He's like, let me look at Jake first. He's got 6 glory points. He's like, man, I gotta get back on it. Back on it. This was rough. All right, he's got shotgun. Let's go to 2 for sure. That costs 2. 4. Combat 9. I think he's gonna go with that shotgun. Just stick with that. 2 there. Recon. Let's do 2 there. All right, and salvage 2. Man, the repair is pretty decent because he can just do it in the transport, and so he doesn't need to be too high on that. Okay, that's his improvements. He's gonna I think naturally his recon is gonna get better, so that's sort of a natural inherent thing. Salvage is probably gonna just naturally get better because he's gonna start looking around. His gun, he's gonna go work on his shooting, just work on a little more, just more action-packed drills and stuff. Deacon Rob, because it's beasts, he's concerned there. He did some salvaging, so let's go ahead and add a 2 there. So he's got 2 left. Okay. Let's go with the faith. No, ooh, shoot, that needs a 3. I wonder if I should switch to his faith. Is that more? Let's just go. Well, let's do 2. Exhort is to encourage his own, which I think he feels like his wife can do that. So praying. He's only got 2. Oh, 2. Butchering. Savvy is -1, but I think butchering. I know he's got a -1. Oh, let's go up to 0. So that's and 1. So that's 2 right there, because 0 to 1 is 1. So yeah, let's do that. That way his butchering is going to be a +1. He's going to get more handy with that savvy. Just got to get more handy. Okay. I think that's good. I feel like I'm having savvy, a little bit of savvy there, just to, and then his axe. He doesn't have any skills in butchering, but at least he has that talent. He's back up to 0. Oh, 0. All right. The doc. Let me do the doc last because he wants to do those smoke bombs. All right. Okay. What does she feel like? I think she feels like. Oh, cooking. I'm gonna give her at least 1 in cooking. Oops. 1 in her intellect. I'm bringing her intellect up to 1 as well. I think that's for the cooking. That's 2 right there. Got to get more focused on what she's doing here. Any other intellect things? She wants to cook for them. She feels like it's important. And then salvage. Let's do 1 for salvage. She would like to look around more, get more into that. Okay, and 1 more for handgun. Ooh, I got 1 skill. Ooh, or do I want to do handgun? Awareness. That's going to cost 3. Wade? No. Save me. Save me. She's going to put 1 in there. She's going to... She wants to be protected by the men, so yeah, let's do that. And let's go ahead and put her to 0. So the save me is a call. Like she rolls a 3, and she has woman's touch, so she can re-roll some of those. But any of those will give a bonus to anyone nearby to help protect her. And they get a free turn. As long as she succeeds at save me, they get 1 free turn to help her. Get in front, protect her from whatever. Okay. I think I want to change the music. They're at the base, so it's probably going to be... Oh, that's sci-fi mystery. Okay, let's move it to... let's go back to the classic. Although this is more... Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. That's the theme song of this show. I've been playing that forever and ever. Okay, all right, the doc. Oh, the doc. Okay. He's going to do the smoke bomb. So chemistry and toxins. That's going to be it, but... boy, if I put 1 there, it's going to be 3. He's only going to have 1 left, so I think... let me think here a minute. He needs to make smoke bombs. Oh, okay, because he's all right, he knows that because of all this stuff, he knows Coder here is going to be really interested in just anything different. So he's going to actually go and give him a bit of this and persuade him to make him some smoke bombs. But he's going to obviously kind of devise the chemistry or toxin to use in it. So I want to kind of roll that. Just like little things here, little improvements. But let me see what... he's going to need to throw the bomb. So... grenade... It's going to be like a grenade throw. Awareness 2. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let me give him 1 there. He's like, I'm going to need to practice tossing this thing. So that's a 1 there. 3. I'm going to go ahead and then give him... that's a lot at the beginning to give him a 3rd rank in chemistry and toxins. Don't want to do that just yet. Let me do... What else do I feel like he needs? What about searching around? I feel like he needs a salvage skill. Or harvesting. Yeah, harvesting flora and fauna. I'm going to give that as a nice... I guess those are 2 different things, to be honest. Harvesting florist and fauna. You know, butcher and a farmer. Kind of different skills, so yeah. Alright, harvesting flora. Gotta be cool about this. But I think that's a where. +1. Harvesting fauna. I'm gonna... No, wait. The other guy can butcher. So... Or he's going to butcher, I think. I think Deacon Rob is going to do that. So... he doesn't need to do that. Yeah, butchering. Okay, so he's got that. Harvesting flora. Okay, that one's a good one to have. Let me put this next to that. What does that mean then? Because I've been rolling his salvage as finding the ecology of flora fauna. And so that kind of is the role for finding. So harvesting flora may not really be necessary because he's using the ecology of flora and fauna for that. Wants to improve his medical gear. Oh, okay, well he does want to do that. Alright, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do... Now, the grenade throw is one thing, but I can also allow him to have the... making a smoke like burner, you know, not just a bomb. He could have a burner too. That's kind of, it's around them. So smoke. So I think he's going to get a little bit of a... I'm going to use his intellect because I allow savvy and intellect for crafting things. Okay, crafting. Okay, crafting. Smoke device. Yep, that's a skill right there. Intellect 3 plus 1. I'm going to go to 3. I'm going to go to 2 plus 2. That's what he wants to do. Smoke device. I'm gonna. That can use that for the smoke bombs and like a dispenser for repelling things like that. And the way I think I'm gonna play it is that the creatures they could get repelled if they're little, and if they're a little bit bigger, like vermin, they may get stressed from the smoke. So they're still in the fight or whatever, but they could just be stressed. And then larger creatures can resist that, based on the role he does for the device. Okay, so let's role play that out. He's going to go to Coder because he knows Coder can do things like that. Right, so Doc's like, wait, is there anything? All right, Doc's like, hey guys, is there anything else? I mean, at some point they're all gone. These are days of passing, so he kind of visits them. And I'm doing this in snippets. But let's just say he's like, is there anything you guys can offer Coder that I can use to get what I want from him? And they're like, oh, well, actually, we would like to go see Coder too and see what he can get us. Like, he's like, well, that's a good point, but what do we got? I mean, he's got quite a bit of stuff here. So let's see. Artie's got, well, she didn't find anything. He didn't find anything. Okay. Or at least he wants to get better ammo from Coder, but he doesn't have anything either. And Doc's like, did we get anything in the transport? Did I write? No. Oh, wow. So they're pretty limited in what they got. Doc's like, okay, well, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I should come and... Her persuade is only the social 2. I mean, he's got preach, but preaching is not about trying to take advantage of someone. It's about preaching. So Doc's like, you know what? I'll wing it. He goes over to Coder. Hey, Coder. Hey, Doc. How you doing? Good. I, just wanted to... Yeah, you doing? Oh, is that all? You going out there and doing some adventuring? Huh? Just want to come and see how I'm doing. Do I have his... Oh, yeah, I have stats for him. His social is -1. So that's kind of attitude social. I wonder... I kind of feel like the social -1 doesn't mean he's at disadvantage. It means he's grumpier. So I kind of want to use it as a bonus for his grumpy resistance. I'm going to do it that way. And then that's something you as a GM need to decide. But I'm going to make it sort of his grumpiness. So I kind of think I'm going to give him a little more. Yeah, let me do like a grumpy skill here. I'm just making it up on the spot here. Grumpy. Grumpy. Social +2. Can't see your social 2. And then +4. This is skill. Grumpy. So you gotta beat that. Resist giving charitably. Bad at trading and will get upset. When upset, no chance for specials. So he's got specials here, but you can also talk to him about other stuff. He's got a bit of a. Now this is all from the other story, so I'm kind of ignoring the hovercraft and all that stuff. I probably should make a separate one for this story. Actually, I should probably do that. Okay, let me make a copy of him. And let me set this up, and then I'll start back up on the story here. Okay, Coder here is now if he gets oh, that's a silly stat right there. That's take that out. Okay, so he's got 4 DR skills and basically most tech stuff, and then 2 DR for the workshop here. And oh, okay. So Coder, I was wondering if you could help me out in making something, or show me how to make it, and I'll make it. Oh, is that? Yeah. What are you looking? Well, I'd like to make like a smoking device. You know, something to smoke to repel the bugs. Oh yeah, I heard you got a lot of bugs out there, huh? Yeah. So I figured I could devise the material put in there, the chemicals, but if you could maybe help me make a grenade or bomb. Oh, that actually sounds pretty intriguing. I kind of think I would like to figure that out. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah. Do you need anything? Well, did you find anything interesting out there? Yeah, I did. Here, he shows him 5 trinkets. Oh, okay, 5 trinkets. Let's do that. He gives him 5 trinkets. Gives him this is the actual flesh we found out there. So, ooh, and here's a couple of nuts and berries we found. Oh, and 1 ration is a lot, like a large portion. So when he's gives him just a few that I took off there, that's actually a lot. So let me make note of that in here. I kind of like to make a little log of what he's gotten. I probably want to put it. You know, I'm going to put this log at the bottom. I think I want to put it above specials. Or where do I want to put it? I'll put it at the bottom. Log. I don't know why I call it log, but let's just go with it. Gets from Doc 5 trinkets. That's pretty good. 5 trinkets. 2 forest rations, and then 2 mutant flesh rations. So I think I'm not even gonna roll dice. I think this is like, he's like, oh wow, you know, he's really, I'm convinced personally. So giving him those trinkets and all that. So he's gonna go ahead and try to devise. I'm gonna kind of do a roll here, and based on the amount of successes, and I'm gonna say 5 and 6. The amount of successes is gonna sort of tell me kind of what kind of grenade this is, how cool it is. Does it give a couple of pluses? Is it really handy? So that kind of thing. So let's hope he rolls well. Little GM tool here. I'm gonna, I gotta use the regular one. Let me use the regular one here. Okay. By the way, this is on Subscribestar. You can get these macros, all these assets, create your own. The music, I don't know if I have all the music up there, but I'm continually putting stuff up there on my Subscribestar to so you could create your own stories and games. Okay. So I've got 4 for his skill. I just put that sort of a generic 4. 2 for the workshop. What's his? Oh, Sav is 4. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. I mean, Rob could bless him, but Rob's somewhere else. He's not here. I'm just gonna go with this. We could have Rob come around and, hey, I want to bless the guy, and that it works out well. But you know what? I'm gonna go with this story. Let me go with every person's doing their own thing, because he might find some other reason to bless and do something else. Okay. The doc Has no inspired die to give him. Okay, that's fine. But he's gonna help him. Can I help him? Oh yeah. Okay, so gives him 1 for help. Might as well. What smoke device. Oh, he's got the smoke device. Okay, so that's okay. So why don't you roll that? Okay, now I gotta start over. This one is at 11 so far. So he's gonna roll it and sort of give. That's gonna be his aid. So actually, this guy's got 10, and then him rolling his own smoke device. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and I'm gonna say 5 and above because this is a very safe place. They're just kind of working day in and day out, whatever, doing it. And this is just his basic sort of helping him kind of thing. Give that to him. Any 5 or 6? Okay, 2. Got 2. All right. So instead of 11, it's 12. All right. So 4 for Sav. I'm just showing this. 4 for his skill. 2 for the lab, and then 2 for help from Doc. Roll it. Oh, I forgot to make 5 or 6, but I'll count the 5s. Whoa. 5. Okay, so it's 5 and 6s. So 5. So what does that mean? Okay. Coder bombs. Let's call it coder bombs just for the fun of it. Coder bombs. He's gonna call them coder bombs. And what are they? They're smoke bombs. Coder smoke bombs. Okay, so they have 5 things. What are the 5 things? Well, 1 is a d6 damage, and at least a +1 to throw. Handy. So that's 2. +1. D6 damage being like just kind of explodes in the area, probably stuns. Then the toxin. That's this 3rd. We said 5. So so the toxin is, if it gets 2 successes, it'll trigger the smoke in the area. Oh, blast. Okay. Blast 1. So 5 total. 1, I'm counting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2. Blast 2. So what does that mean? Oh, this should be a D4. D4. So D4 is 1. D6 is 2. I have a little chart there. This is D8 is a 3. So what does that mean? That means that you need those kind of successes to make it a D4 or D6 or D8 or D10 or D12. But the point here of the smoke is to really not necessarily kill as much as the toxin, trigger the toxin, which causes stress for insects and things. And blast 2 means it can get 2 people or 2 targets, so it'll be 2 swarms in the area, and each will be affected by the toxin. And that could be larger, but then we would have to take out this +1 here. I think they would prefer the, getting their own skill and then having this be a blast 3. So if you do hit an area, because he has a grenade throw skill, if you hit the area, you get D4. The toxin only triggers on 2 successes, and then the blast 3. But if you do hit the area with 1 success, you roll the blast 3, which is 3 more. That'll add to the successes, but it also can affect 3 people. Let me make sure that the rule is what I redid the blast rule. Let me just make sure. I'm going to pause and reiterate. Okay, so the blast rule, if triggered, the blast, roll the number for additional successes or extra targets in area hit. So you got to do 1 or split it up. May split the blast success anyway. Additional targets may only get main damage and any special effects. Okay, I'm trying to get that thing simplified. All right, so no more D4 damage because this smoke bomb is not about that. Although it's about the toxin. And let's do blast 4. So if you hit the area with your skill, it'll only trigger the toxin, no damage. So you don't need to trigger that. It'll just happen. Smoke bomb, toxin, and blast 4. Then if you get 2 successes, it'll get a wider area of more people with the blast 4 trigger. But let's roll. So that's there. That's great. What's the difficulty to make this thing? I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, just a basic roll for making it. Because once you know how to make something, it's basic. Intellect or salve to make with 2 low tech, 1 ration. Well, I don't know about 2. No, 1 low tech, 1 scrap. 1 low tech, 2 scrap. Now the rations is going to be the toxins within. So let's roll the toxin right now. He's going to go to the lab. The dog is going to go to the lab to make the toxin, which is just a smoke. So I don't consider it to be that hard. I don't even know if I have any stats for the lab, so I'm going to just say similar, 2 bonus. They have basic materials in there. I don't even have a scientist in here. Oh, maybe her, but she's not really the teacher. All right, I'm just going to, he goes to the lab, works by himself. No one's there. Just going to work on it. By him poor little self. Is that what this guy? Does Rob or any of them want to help out? Any kind of intellect? She's got a 1. Maybe she goes and helps. Gonna help him with it. She could probably want to use it as well. So she's gonna help him. She's got cooking now. And she's got aid skill. She's gonna roll her aid skill. So she's gonna give him a 1 automatically for helping him, and then another 1 she gets to roll and re-roll and see if she gets it to give him as well. Use that. 5, yeah, 5 and up is fine. So 2 aid to him. And he's got, I think she's gonna give her inspired die because she feels like give it to him. So 4 for him. She really wants to smoke stuff. She's encouraged. He's gonna design it, so it could be stronger. All right, anything else? Does Rob think he could bless? Yeah, I'm going to give him this one. He's going to go in there and bless them. Lord, help us with this mission. Help us devise something safe to keep the creatures from attacking us, blah, blah, blah. Okay, bless. 5. And he's going to get this reset to 5. Because he's back at church. Okay, so let's do a blessing here. Blessing is normal. Let's just go all bless here. 5 and roll. 2. Okay, so he gives him a 2 bonus. Alright, 2 for that. So what I say? 4 from her, 2 from the blessing. 2 from the blessing, 4 from her because it's all aid. 6. Alright, his intellect is a 3. And the skill here is the toxins. Chemistry and toxins, 2. So, oh, this is cool. He can make the smoke device pretty easily there. Probably make a few of these. Okay, 11d6. So this is going to make me, oh man, this is going to make me think about the toxin. Is it stronger? Does it increase? Man, that might increase the blast actually. Okay. Maybe I will, what do I get here? 2 successes. No? Oh, I rolled already. Okay, well, whatever. Only 2. Ooh, okay. All that. All right. Well, that's the roll. All right. So we're gonna say the toxin. 2 successes. So what does that mean? Well, first off, the toxin is smoke. 1 ration to make. So 2 successes is I feel like I'm trying to brain think here. 2. So we'll give it a D4. smoke. And +1. Let's just do that. Keep it simple. +1, D4, toxin, blast 4. Okay, that's good. Let's see how many he makes. Well, they, here. All right, we're gonna say the transport has 20 smoke bombs. They make 20 of them. Put that here. Smoke bombs. Smoke bombs. 20. They're light. Let me put the stats on there. But I'm gonna say he's got a couple of his own. Smoke bomb. +1. D4. Toxin. Blast. Blast 4. So, all right, I'm going to use the basic rules that the +1 and D4 always happen. The toxin and the blast 4 are things that get triggered, and you need to decide on which one you use. So it's, I'm going to make it a little. I'm going to stick with the rules and keep this simple and tricky and tough for them. Okay, there's 20 of these. 20. Basic light. Makes it intel. Salve to make. 1 low tech. 2 scrap. Smoke. 1 ration. Okay. That like that. He's got some here, so let's see. Light handgun. 2 ammo. Let's see. 1 ammo. 1 ammo. Oh, and he wants to make the device too, like just to hold it. Okay. 1 ammo. Grenade. Oh, or smoke bomb. Smoke bomb. Smoke bomb. Got a breather for sure. The other 2 he can carry. The rat scan and common locator, he can put that in a backpack or something. Put that here. Backpack. He's got a rifle and we can put the backpack and carry the medical gear. Medical gear, comm locator, and rad scanner. Now, obviously, in the backpack, he has to pull them out, so he can't just use it immediately. Okay, he's got the rifle. Rifle. And it's not a sniper rifle, it's a hunter's rifle. It's just a rifle. Lamp kit, smoke kit. Smoke kit, there's his, for making the smoke. Okay, smoke device. Let me roll a smoke device. I'm going to say that's easy enough. He's got that. I don't think that really needs a roll. It's fine. I just think it's something he's going to use. It just really just adds like a stress to creatures and might repel the smaller ones. So it's not like something massively overpowered. Okay. You know what? Jake the trader, as in trading. Actually, he's going to go to Doc. Maybe he's heard what Doc has accomplished. And I'm going to write down, let me write down some smoke bombs. Every one of them is going to get one. They're like, oh, I need one. I want one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. He's got everything kind of here, though. It's got a utility belt. I think utility belt holds more than that. Let me see. Definitely wants to have a smoke bomb. At least one. Transport. Utility belt. 1 medium, 3 lights. Okay, he's got... Okay, so let me put 1 smoke bomb in there. He's got 2 ammos. Smoke bomb. Oops. Smoke bomb. Alright, what about Artie? She's got a holster, so she's got 2 ammo. So let me 3. So we'll put 2 ammo and a smoke bomb. Ammo, smoke bomb. Because she don't want no bugs. Rob? Yeah, same thing. Handgun, ammo, Smoke bomb. All right, and then so Jake that goes up to Doc. Hey Doc, heard you got some help from Coder here. Yeah, he's really come in handy. How did you get it? Did you give him stuff? Yeah, I gave him stuff, and it really, I'm pretty sure you can get something. He's like, oh man, Coder, I don't know, man. He's pretty grumpy. Well, you know what? Take these. So he gives him 5 more trinkets. And the wolf mutant sample. Give him these. We'll go out and get some more. Yeah. Okay, cool, man. So, yeah. So he takes those to Coder. Alright, let's go back to Coder. Jake does like, hey Coder. I'm gonna roll his social right now just to see how silly this is, because he's got 0. Anything social? Am I looking at the right guy? No, wrong guy. Jake. He's got 0. Exhort. You could try like a. Yeah, I think he's gonna try to do a little braggadocio with the spirit 1+1. Hey Coder, you hear about us going out there and trying to do stuff for the Lord, trying to, we're trying to do something. We found a settlement, but we didn't find a settlement. But we're gonna get some. We're gonna find some. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna, so he's like kind of giving that thing. Coder's like looking at him. So let's go ahead and roll. Ooh man, grumpy versus exhorting. Okay, so let's have him do his little exhorting roll here. He's using a spider die. He's going for it. Boom. So 3 there, 2 there, and 1 for his spirit and 1 for his exhort. He's just like, Coder, man, we're out there doing our thing. We're for the Lord, So he's gonna roll that. Ooh, a fumble. Success and a fumble. Let me roll the fumble. It's gonna be a silly fumble. Mundane. Let's do that. 5. What's 5? Distracted. Ooh. Need to do something else or reduce stress. I mean, as he's saying it, he's kind of looking around and just trying to exhort, but also anxious. And so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that 4 stress. I don't know if that really need to do that, but let's just do it. A little resist here. A little he only needs a 4, so mundane is a 4+. And that's his spirit. And I'm gonna say his intellect. So I just feel like it really is kind of his thing. So what does that mean? So it goes to 0, so minimum of 1 anyway. But -1 left over means that he fumbles on a 1 or 2. So let's just roll it. 5. Okay, he's fine. 4 above. Okay. If you have a negative to a roll, like a -1 or -2, which is the most, it just increases the fumble. So it goes from a 1 fumble to a 2 to a 3. So it increases it in that sense. But he's fine. He's kind of doing a little board thing, but he's still got the 1 success. So he still might even appeal to Coder. But Coder has his little grumpy resist here. So that's a 6. Also 6. Resisting giving charitably a 4. Oh. Wait, but he does want to give the thing, so I forgot about that. So he gives him, hey Coder, and I want you to know, check out this. I got this wolf sample here. Oh, you know what? I should have added that to the roll, but I'll take it off of his roll. He's got the wolf sample and the 5 trinkets. So Coder's like, oh, So let's see how he reacts. I'm gonna say that wolf sample of meat is gonna be like a little extra. But the trinkets are cool too. So let me get the 10 trinkets. So he's like thrilled about all this, and this roll here is for him rolling the specials there. 1 wolf mutant meat sample. So I'm gonna say out of these the 6 negative here, the wolf mutant and the mutant flesh, or wolf mutant 5 trinkets, so 4. So only 2 resist, like grumpiness resist. So let's just do it. Roll. Okay, he fumbles. I think that to me is like a bonus for him. Okay, so let's just go with that. That's a +1 for Jaketa. So what does that mean? I'm just gonna roll it. You know what? I'm gonna give him. It could be low roll, like just a D4, because 1 success is this. But what does that mean? I didn't really create a system here. Let me roll for him, persuading him. I just did the whole exhort and resist thing, which Jake won, but I don't know what. Well, he won by 1, and then he fumbled, so that's really 2 because he fumbled. He got 0 and a fumble, and he won by 1. So, and he resisted on his fumble. So I'm gonna say 2. So a D6. I'm gonna roll a D6. I'm just creating my little homebrew little system here, on the fly, off the go. A sharpening stone. Does he have a? He's got a combat knife. Take this. So if he sharpens it, yeah, based on how often he sharpens it, this might help you out there. Get some more stuff or take care of things. Okay, all right, Coda, cool, man. Don't have any ammo or anything. Nah. Just take that. All right, sharpening stone. So basically, salve roll, any success adds die ranks to knife attack. Adds temporary. So he can sharpening stone salve roll. And he can ooh, he's got repair weapons. You know what? I'm gonna sharpening. Yeah, I'm gonna let him do that. Repair roll. Any success adds temporary plus die ranks to the knife attack. So but he has to, when he uses one, he has to spend it. So if he gets like 3, he can use that on his next 3 attacks for the knife. Like it's that sharp for the next 3 attacks, kind of a thing. So that's that's kind of cool actually. He may need that. All right. So that's a nice little bonus. Ooh, one thing that all of them could use is a little bit more better armor. Coder, could you have upgrade my armor? No. Who could do that? Rob, maybe. Rob hasn't. Oh, he's got 3 trinkets. No social. Exhort? Well, he's got a basic exhort. But they gotta give him more stuff, like their supplies, but they don't have any. So I'm gonna just stick with that. That's all they got. That's all they can get from this guy. We're gonna do one more thing, which is the prayer, the group prayer. We're gonna get them all together. This is gonna be Omega prayer. Whether it's with the families here, the kids, the other kids come. They really want to hear about this, what's out there. So actually, this is a big town hall meeting. Let's just say they do have a big town hall meeting about this. They want to know about it. Major and Chaplain Munson kind of make sure that they don't talk too, don't scare the people, obviously. So let's just say these people kind of gather, the local community. They want to hear what they have to say, and they're going to do a dinner. They're going to have the whole breaking the bread and praying and worship service and encouraging them, laying on hands, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do like a big roll. I don't even know what this big roll is going to be. It's going to be big. All I'm saying. It needs to be big. So this is just going to give them inspired die. Let's do Rob is going to pray. 5 there. Actually, he's going to bless himself, then pray. So let me do the blessing, which is 5. Yeah, 5. Just do that real quick. Give him a little extra blessing. I don't even know. So 2 there. No fumbles. All right, 2 from the bless. Then his praying. Obviously, she's going to play music, so I'm going to... Yeah, let me do a whole bunch of things here. The 2 from the... I gotta make notes here, just real quick. The bless is 2. I'm gonna have her perform. She's gonna sing some psalms. She's got social 2. Social 2. I'm gonna do both skills, singing and ukulele, and the psalm book. That's that. And the kids singing along with her. Just need 6s. 6s. 1 6. Okay. Just another one there. Singing 1. Okay. I'm just seeing if anyone has any roles they could do. I think that's it. Jake could do a little exhort. You know, let's just try it. Not a whole bunch there, but he's got to work on that. He needs a 6, so whenever you do inspired, when you're trying to get inspiration, you have to have a 6 or above, I think. Yeah. Okay. None there. Okay, so let's just go with this. I'm not done yet though. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff because of they're all there. So we got 2 from Bless, 1 from the singing. She's gonna get 1 more, but just that's separate from the singing. His trait of what am I doing here? Praying. 1 2 3. The skill is 2. Bible. There's that. Corporate. Wink. They're in this place. They're home. Yep. All the family. You know what? 1 2 3. The old guys showed up. 4. The crew 5, and the staff 6. I'm giving it. Yep. I just feel like all these people together. This is all about inspiring them, and the service. Let's just say they're having a service, worship service. I'm just gonna give them that too. I feel like all these factors are just things. So this is an Omega revival worship service to encourage them and you know, Lord, encourage them and help them to go out there and have courage and do this, and thank, you know, they're grateful that they even went out there anyway and risked everything. And I don't know why they're blue. Okay, here we go. So it's got to be intense if you want inspired die. It can't be normal or mundane or anything like that. Even this place is normal. All right, roll. Just 6s. Okay, how many we get? 3 6s. See, so that's tough. But each of them gets 3 inspired die. Okay, 3. That work? Did that save it? Nope. Got him. Purdue. Look outside the box. 3. Alright, that was a high roll, but only got 3, so that was not a very good roll. Oh well. But that's, you know. Okay. So they say their goodbyes, they get back into the transport, they're heading out. Supply-wise, they're good, everything's fine. Oh, you know what? Maybe they'll give up. Okay. I'm going to give up some scrap. We're going to give up some scrap to Coder, and I'm going to give him a roll. Give him a roll. Yep. Give him a roll. Give him a bunch of scrap. Let's get 1 special roll. Now, whoever needs it, don't know, but they get something. 12! Wow. I did it. Plus 2 DR weapon upgrade. Persuade, bribe, pray well for 3 die ranks instead. What the heck does that mean? Oh, pray, bribe, pray well for 3 die ranks. Oh, so it could go up to 3 die ranks. You know what? Someone's gonna say, I gotta do that. Okay, what do we got? Pray well. I think that's the highest skill. Bribe. Well, they just bribed for that. Well, can we bribe more? I guess. What do you got? You know, you're gonna use up your stuff. Let's do some rations. All right, 56. Fine. More scrap. Okay, fine. 70. Because they're gonna find more scrap. Okay, fine. That to me, you know what? Give them 5 low tech, and then the deal is sealed. 3 die rank weapon. I think it's gonna go to Jake though. But let's take a look at their weapons. The utility axe, or could we share it amongst them? Each get like a 1 die rank on their weapon, or 3 die rank. But 3 die ranks is pretty powerful. They're like, yeah, that's true. I think we should do the 3 die ranks. But any one of them could really use the 3 die ranks. Not Artie though, the 3 guys. Who's going to be out there the most though, taking the hits? Shotgun guy, right? Because Deacon's got the blessing. Doc's got, he's going to be in the back. I think I got to give it to Jake though. I think the shotgun. He's going to pull out a shotgun. He got a good shot. I think that's what we got to do. We got to really be effective here. Yep. Boom. He's getting a special shotgun. The shotgun. Jake, the shotgun. There it is. All right. I did the special with Coder. I think that's it. He's got an awesome shotgun. 3 die ranks. You can't get much better than that. It'd be really hard. The way I would do that, if you wanted to upgrade the shotgun, just so you all know, is that you would have to, so it's a D10. So that right there is 4, plus the 3 here is 7. I would say 7. You have to get an 8 on an upgrading skill roll. 8 successes, and you can do 5 plus because if you're in a lab, but you would need to get 8 successes to improve it by 1 because it's already got 7 based on the damage and the gear plus 3. So that's how good this shotgun already is, and that's how difficult it would be to upgrade it more. And I like that because 8 successes is kind of impossible, but you would need a ton of different knowledge and bonuses and rolls to get that high. Because think about it, once you get a shotgun or any kind of thing to a certain level, you can't really go beyond that. I mean, you might change it laterally, but you wouldn't make it that much more better. You got to get better skills, you got better ammo and improve it. I just don't think once you get to a certain point you can make it that much better. I may change that. You can change that yourself. Maybe I'll take out the D10 damage and just focus on the 3 there. So you would need a 4, which may be better. I'm gonna, I'll evaluate that, but that might be better because 8 does sound ridiculous. You need 3 successes. You need 4 successes now to get the gear to be a +4. Yeah, but +4 is a lot. Okay. All right. So they move out. They're going back out there, man. They're gonna go. We'll expedite this process here. Wow, it's been an hour. All right, we're gonna go do a couple of scouting trips back beyond the forest, and so let's just switch over to that map quick, and let's just see if they can find anything else out there now that they're kind of refreshed. Where are they? Where's their little doohickey here? All right, so let's just say they go back to here, but let me roll just a driving through again of this area. Okay, my mouse is stuck or something. Why is it stuck? Like my mouse is stuck. Yeah, it's definitely stuck. Fresh. Be right back. Okay, just had to restart. Okay, all right. The drive thing. They're going to drive through. Let me roll a possible encounter. Kind of keep it minimal here. Oh, I rolled a 1. Okay, so they have an encounter before they even get anywhere. Okay, let's see the intensity of this encounter. D4. 3. Probably pretty minimal. 3. Vermin. Yeah, okay. They can just drive over that, past it, whatever. They see it, big deal. We'll keep going. All right, that's not a problem. Driving, I'm not going to worry about that. Well, let me give just a basic roll. Just get a success. You're fine. You'll be fine. What we say. What's this drive? Drive. 3. Let's do scouting real quick. He's giving him the. Oh yeah, go this way. Remember, they got to go that way. Ooh, does he even have any? He's only got 2 awareness. I forgot to give him some of the skills in that. Oh, he's got the ecology and flora though. Let me give him that. just to be nice. Just to, you know, we got to get him over there. Got to get him over. +1 for the area or the high ground of the truck. Just needs 2 fumbles. Wow, this is getting. So I'm going to go ahead and do these 2 because I think, you know, he's being rocking. Okay, 5 and 6 is not too bad. Minus to action. Made a mess. Takes time to clean up. Use up ammo ration or whatever maybe. Okay, so let me have him use up ration. Just something basic. But it's in the truck, so I'm just gonna take it off the truck. You might think, why does this even matter? You know what? Doesn't. I'm just having fun. Okay, so use up a ration. -1 success to action if next. Okay, I'm gonna say it's to the driving because he's. What'd you say? What'd you say? Ah, dang it! I spilled his coffee or whatever. Just messing around, not really focusing. And then Jake that gets distracted and is driving. So something bad could happen. I don't know. I'm just going with it. All right, here we go. So he needs 2 successes to get through here with no problem. I think my penalty will be just I'll roll another encounter roll. I'm going to make it a little more intense. Drive is only 4. Let me give 1 aid then. No, the aid, he was supposed to be the aid, but he messed up, so no other aid. 1 success. So he -1 success to action if next, which is his drive. So let me roll double 6s for an encounter. I'm gonna do doubles. Making this up. Doubles. Fine. Nothing. Okay. Get there. Phew. Finally. Let me take off a little bit of gas though. Took a little route there. Little 2 fuel. Yeah, just do that. Feel better. As a GM. Feel better about myself. 2 fuel. 44. What does that mean? You gotta make more fuel. It's pretty easy to make more fuel, but could be a problem in the end, eventually. Okay. They get to here. Oh, Jake though. He's got the old scouting skill now. A little bit better, I think. Recon. It's 5. So he's gonna do it. Doc's gonna give an aid. They're gonna sit there and chill and look out this area here. 1, 2, 3. 2. Aid is 1. I'm gonna give him the high. I don't know if they get the high ground because the mountains are high. The mountains are higher than this, so I'm gonna not give them the high ground. The mountains go up, or I can't say that to them. Well, they can see that it's mountains, so that's easy enough. Let me go ahead and unhide the mountains here. Doesn't require a roll to see that indeed is mountains. But the details, what do they see? So I'm gonna say normal because okay, first, before we actually, I like this new rule I have or thing I do, where he's gonna roll, looking around locally first, just to see that they're safe. So this is that +1 from the dock, and they're up above on the truck. One success, so they're safe. They're secure in the area. That's all I needed for that. Okay, now because they feel that way, they're secure here. No, nothing's bothering them. Well, maybe something is bothering them. Let me roll. Counter roll. No. Okay, since they feel that way, I'm going to give them a 5+ on their scouting the mountainside roll. So put normal. So recon 1, 2, 3. Does he want to bless him? Remember, he's only got 5 blessings on non-combat. Well, this is a non-combat, so let's just do it. He wants to bless his roll. Lord, help him to see what we need, the safety, where we need to go, what we need to do, that kind of thing. So let's do that real quick. Blessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, no. Blessings don't fumble, but didn't give him a bonus though. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and go with his scout roll. 1. Finally. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oops, wrong guy. Recon 3. Skill 2. Aid from the dock. I think that's it. Normal setting because they're relaxed. 1 success. Okay, 1 bit. So they see a massive cliff dam Let me look this up. Let me look it up without you seeing, just to be more dramatic. Okay. Yeah, they see a massive dam along the cliffside, you know, in ruins, but they're like, whoa, that is intriguing. That's very intriguing. They're intrigued by that, I would say. So let me write that down. A structure, massive dam structure. Now, it doesn't mean there's water there, that kind of thing. It's just, but something, but in ruins, not, you know, nothing. That's what they see. Okay. Let's move down to the south, because I'm gonna expedite this process and move, and then they definitely want to do that. I would be intrigued. It's in the mountains, so, or the town, but let's look south here. Okay, so obviously they see that it goes into a swamp, mire, bog, whatever. No blessings, because he's going to go ahead and save those. But he's going to they're going to do the same scouting roll. Let's just do it. Oh, first let's do the scouting the area, making sure nothing here. I should roll that as well, as far as one more for the being in the truck. It's just the area. Okay, one success, but let me roll to see if there's anything in the air. 2, no. Okay. All right, so I'm going to give him a 5+, the normal setting, for his reconning of the swamp area. And what that means is they're camping, they're cooking. Ooh, maybe she could cook. She could try cooking. Maybe that, you know, let me do that just for the fun of it. Let's have Artie participate here. She wants to cook. She wants to try and see if she can improve things. Now, the kitchen, I believe, does not have any bonuses. The lab medical has C, +2R. The workshop has a +2R, but the mess has none. Boy, that would be cool if they could improve the mess, right? And give them a bonus to her cooking. She's gonna try to cook something. She's gonna like, man, I worked on my cooking. I'm going to make a meal here. So she gets 2 for that. They get their cooking gear is basic. Food. Oh, well, if she uses rations, I will give her a bonus. Rations. Let's say 3. Every 3, we'll give her a bonus. So she's just gonna use 3. Okay. Oh, he's got rations. Let me see. Let me take it off the dock. Doc says, here, use these before they go bad. Oh, we forgot to test the mutant flesh. I might want to roll that, actually. Let me do that real quick. But she uses 17 of his, or 3 of his rations, rather. Oh, let me take these off because he gave it up. Okay, let's just do that. And this is, you know, he pulled it out of his locker. So she's going to use that and give her another +1 there. Did I take that off? So let's... Trade is 1, cooking is 1, and 1 for the food. Put that there. Normal, I would say normal. She's in the, you know, it's safe in there for her. Anything else she can use? Would she want to use inspired die? Does she want to? Didn't have anything else. She's got Woman's Touch, so that's 2 rerolls. I'm going to give her that. All right, we got a 4, and 1. All right, she's going to reroll the 1. A 5 is a success, so she's going to reroll one of these 4s. So she got 1 success. Oh, I forgot. If you're going to do inspired die, it has to be a 6 or above. So, never mind. I forgot about that. You have to. It's got to be 6 or above. She gives them all a meal. It's not bad, but you know. Anyway, I got to go do some recon. All right, let's do this final roll of recon. He's going to recon the area. She cleans up the dishes. Next time, maybe she'll get better at it. Okay, recon 3 +2 +1 for him and +1 for the truck. +1 for the dock and 1 for the truck. Oh, does the dog give him info about the? Okay, fine. Ecology floor. Okay, I think he should give us some inspired die. Okay. All right, let's do that as well. He's got some knowledge here, so it might come in handy. So let's roll that too. Now he doesn't get the +2 for the mutated forest. He's looking at the swamp area. Just this. Does he give any sort of inspired die? Whoa, 2. Wow. Okay, 2. Yeah. So that's that. And this is this, and that is that. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna get a little extra Hey there. I'm giving him the generic aid plus the 2 from his knowledge base. All right, that's intriguing to Jake the recon, the reconnoiter, or scout. Okay, is that plus 1 more for the truck? All right, 96. There we go. 96. You know he's gonna put 1 into this. He's gonna feeling confident with the other stuff he's got there. It's some. He really wants to know what's in the swamp. 5 and a 6. 5 and a 6. 3. Okay, I forgot to put the norm, but it's 5s or 3s, so I forgot. 3 successes. 3 successes is a critical. You get some serious information here. What's in this swamp? Let me look, and I will come back. All right. He's like, do you see that? You see that out there? Dog's like, what? What do you see? What do you see? That is that smoke? Dog's like, you sure it ain't the mistal swamp that I said? The mist coming out of the gases coming out of the swamp, like I was saying? No, that one's different. Look way out there. I see it. There's smoke. I think there's a structure. I think there's a building there, a place. I'm telling you. And Doc's like, yeah. I think I see it. Yeah, that's not the gases you've been talking about. No, that's smoke. That's something different. That's. Jake's, Doc is like, you found it. You found it. Jake's like, that's right. I found it. We got the people, big people. Like, duh, Rob, Artie. They all rush up there to the tower and look, and wait, is that it? What? Like, there's people out there. I'm telling you, that's smoke. There it is. I see it. I see it. I think I see it. I think I saw someone move. I think I saw someone moving out there. And they're like squinting their eyes. It's it's way out in the swamp. And they're like, what? Like, I'm telling you, it's way out there, but it's water, man. How are we gonna get out there? We need a boat. Yep, we need a boat. We ain't driving out there. We need a boat. Okay, we gotta go back. We gotta go back and tell them this is news. This is big. We gotta go back to them, please. As long as we're not being followed. We ain't being followed. We're still in the same forest. We know this place. We know this place. All right. We go back. We get a boat. We come back. I mean, this is it. We're gonna find these people out in the swamp. So ends episode 5, I think. Episode 5. But this is it. This is what we Christians do. This is adventure. It's there's someone out in the swamps here. They gotta go see, and they gotta go find them and give them the gospel and plant a church. Oof, very exciting. So the next episode is gonna be swamp something. Alrighty. All right. Thanks for listening and watching. Please comment, subscribe. Please like. Let others know about this. Let others know about a Christian entertainment story where we're evangelizing. We're doing an adventure where we're looking out. Men are men, women are women in this game. They help each other, and we are looking for others to save. And they are going now into the swamp, into the bayou, to find this distant, remote little settlement out there. Definitely people, if they're using fire, and they're gonna give them the gospel. Yeah, could be exciting, could be scary, what missionaries have done throughout history. All right, guys, in the game of life, roll holy dice.